Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to the stream
What's up,
on the Wombat
everyone?
of Doom.
Oh, I went prematurely. I'm mad.
Oh,
He he preed Julian Spears.
welcome to 2021, guys. We made it. We did it.
This year looks like it's gonna be way better than 2020.
Does
Had to
it?
start off with a riot.
It's just 2020 runoff. That's all. You know how like you spill a drink and it kind of runs over the it doesn't like stay in its spot.
Yeah. Didn't someone make a joke that 2021 was just 2020 and New Game Plus? I swear I saw that somewhere on one of our
Yeah.
Discords.
Something like
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably not far from the truth.
I
What a wild
mean,
year.
yeah. So, I mean, but it gave us a lot of opportunities to do things that we wouldn't normally be able to do, like work from home.
That was fun. That is fun. I'm still doing it.
Yeah,
I'm still doing it too.
grounded. Yeah. Got my
vaccine on the way.
Yeah, we got a vaccine. I got
We're
my
all new.
Majora's Mask. Yeah.
Nice.
Yo.
Nice. Oh, and the bunny ears. Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't seen this yet?
No, I haven't seen the bunny ears. I haven't seen it hanging on the wall. Those are
Oh.
legit the bunny ears too. That's not just like some random like Walmart $3.
Yeah, you can
bunny
wear
ear.
those. Yeah.
Some random $3. Yeah. Those are cool. The mask is still the best, but.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, he left. Who's gonna get it? He's gonna wear it. Oh, okay,
Oh,
nice.
lights up. Nice.
When you can hear me again, I'm loud. You can hear me. You're gonna wear that for Halloween, right?
Of course.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure. 'Cause if you weren't, I was gonna be severely disappointed.
That is pretty cool, man.
What else happened? Oh, I paid off all my student loans.
Oh, congrats!
That's
Yeah, I
actually a
did that
huge
on the
milestone.
31st,
big
the
play.
very last day of 2020. I was like, fuck you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Who's that guy behind you, Kirby, in your background? Is that
Oh,
Harold?
can you see my boy Harold with his toilet?
Yeah, he's sitting on a toilet. Do you want to explain that, or?
No, not really.
That's fair.
He's hanging out. He's taking a deuce. It's all good. Don't worry about the toilet. It's just there.
It's just there. You know Dark Souls picture yet, though?
No, I gotta wait for Aaron to ship that. I don't know if she has shipped it, but
Okay.
not yet. Or else, if I did, it's going right there. That
Nice.
puzzle thing that's been up there for the last like 3 years is coming down.
What
Is that a Christmas puzzle?
Yeah, Rose made it. It's
Yeah.
a Christmas puzzle that she Mod Podged together, but it's a
Got
jigsaw
it.
puzzle. And I'm like, I don't have anything else to put there, so I left
Okay.
that there. But the second Firelink Shrine comes in, I'm putting that bad boy up. As much as I want it in the game room, I'd rather have it behind me.
So you have
Yeah.
you have Christmas up all year round right now?
Yeah, and then I also have. You probably can't.
I
see
got lights going myself.
We're-
So
okay, over there in those frame things is a pumpkin and a ghost and like those black boxes hanging up in the
nice.
kitchen.
Yeah.
So I have Halloween up all the time too. It doesn't matter the season. I always got something up. That way I'm always right. I always
You don't have to decorate. You're just pre-decorated.
exactly. I'm pre-decorated.
Nice, nice.
That's big thinking right there.
Exactly.
We did a lot of games. I had a challenge. Did you guys do any we did the where we challenged each other the games, which was fun.
I did that, but I didn't do it.
We should probably do that again this year.
Ooh,
We should challenge each other to a game.
I'm fine. I'm down with it.
But we also did that last year. Kirby, you had
What was
me?
my challenge? You challenged me to Halo.
Right.
That's what you're asking.
I challenged you to Halo Reach, right?
Because one wasn't out yet. Because that was the only
Right.
game out on the Master Chief Collection when I started.
Yeah. And then Trell, what did you get?
I had Resident Evil 2, and that was like the last thing I
Yeah.
did
It was a
on
very
Yeah,
last thing.
Right.
20.
And then you gave me Dead Rising.
Which ended up being
Yeah.
one of my
Which
favorite
ended up-
games of the year. That
right,
was
it's-
so good.
It started like this fandom.
Dude, I gotta play 3 and 4 eventually. That game changed my life. Ever since I beat that game, things have been going better. The opposite of Vampire.
Dead Rising is everything you want a zombie game to be. Really,
It is.
It's just wild.
It's got the
I-
humor. It's got
I
the
never-
hordes. Sorry. go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I never thought you'd mention Vampire again. I used to so every time you'd mention Vampire, because you did it so often, in our podcast, I'd like flash vampire across the screen. I just deleted it because I was cleaning stuff up. And I'm like, he's not
that
gonna.
game sucks.
It would just it would flash across your face and then go away.
I appreciate you for having that. That game's the worst.
Anyway, yeah, Dead Rising was crazy. It was like so over the top.
It really is. It's the best.
Yeah.
It was my. I don't know what title I want to give. Like the opposite of disappointing. Like the surprise hit. Like the game I didn't expect to be good.
It was
Yeah.
It was your sleeper hit.
It was. It really was. That was my sleeper hit of 2020. There were games that scored higher, but I expected them to score higher. But Dead Rising, I thought was going to be absolute garbo because was it janky? Yes, but it was the good jank. It was the kind of jank that I can appreciate in a game.
It's like going to a movie knowing it's gonna be bad and just having fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I thought it was going to be bad. Like I'm frustrated
Right.
on, but it was just
Yeah.
good. Oh,
You
God.
thought it was going to be Mirror's Edge, but it was nothing like Mirror's
Mirror's Edge was a trap. It wasn't
Mirror's Edge, I
fair.
thought was supposed to be a fantastic game, and it ended up just taking a big giant dump everywhere, and then scooting its butt across the floor.
That game is illegal. It was so bad.
I hated it so much.
Me
It's so bad.
too.
I liked Mirror's Edge, but I didn't play it this year.
Mm,
I didn't get stuck anywhere though, so like I didn't have any problems with it like you guys did.
You
Oh,
couldn't
man.
see anything. You couldn't grab anything. You couldn't. The parkour was not smooth, despite what the game told.
Were
me
you
it
playing
would be.
on Steam?
Yes.
I
was
played it
playing
on
on-
the Xbox.
I played on the 360.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
If for real though, like it just didn't work when you wanted it to work. When it should have been smooth
didn't.
and like nice transitions, and you can just grab things. It just did not work.
Or like you slow down time, and then to grab a gun, she's like, and then you're like, it's right there, but she doesn't grab it, and then he like beats you up and shoots you, and then
It was terrible.
yeah, yep. That wasn't the
Um,
worst game of the year, but like,
Oh,
it was the
I
mimic
gotta
of the
think
year
about
award.
worst game of the year. So I guess we could go into that. So who wants to start with their games and talk about them?
I mean, I can't talk about all these games. I played a lot of games. I had
Yeah.
essentially from working from home like
So-
3 more hours of my day that I didn't have before. That all went towards games.
Just to
And it
give
was
you
super
guys
productive.
like perspective into like how eventful 2020 was for us in terms of games. Kirby, do you remember how many games you had in 2019?
37.
37 games.
Mhm.
Okay. Trell, do you remember?
Like 12.
Let's see.
I have
I'll
no
double
idea.
check that real quick. But I looked at it
so-
recently. I swear it was 37.
These were Trell's games from,
It was
let's see,
37.
1,
okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You played 17 and beat 17 games in 2019. Nice
I
job.
don't think I did that many in 2019.
In 2019, I played 9 games. I beat 9
Nice.
games. 2018, I beat 8 games. So
But
Kirby,
you did a lot of multiplayer because you do a lot of
Right.
Overwatch and stuff like that. So
yeah, but I
It's
did
hard.
that. I did a lot of that this year too, and I still blew those out of the park.
yeah, nice.
So Kirby, you had this year what 83 games?
Well, then I cut down to 82, but now I think it should actually be 81 because I don't want to count Animal Crossing anymore because I beat it. I'm done with the game, but there aren't any credits. I didn't really beat it, so it shouldn't count. So it's actually 81 games.
Gotcha.
I
So
think
this
that's
is a list of
fair.
Kirby's games here. I could not fit them. So
Good grief. Sunset Overdrive. How was that?
That game was really fun. I gave it an 8. And I'll go double check. I think it was like an 8 though, but I really enjoyed that game. It was super fun.
Oh, you played Stim World Dig 1 and 2? How are those?
Yeah, I played those at Paul's house. That game was really fun too. I loved them. The second one was even better than the first. So I
Is
thought
it
was a
up there
blast.
with Hollow Knight or not as good?
No, Hollow Knight's a 9.5. It can't touch that level. I give SteamWorld Dig like 7.5. Maybe the
Okay.
second one can be an 8, but Hollow Knight's on a whole nother level compared to that game.
Okay.
But it was
Wha-
fun. It's definitely worth playing.
what's the test trilogy?
So there's these games called the test, and there were 3 of them, and I didn't want to count it as 3 games because they take like 30 minutes each, and it felt scummy to count it as like 3 individual games.
Yeah.
And essentially, it just asks you questions, and then when you beat all of them, it's supposed to tell you about your personality, but it was dumb, and it didn't really. And I thought it'd be fun. But it asks you questions like, if your house is on fire and you can only save your mom, your dad, or your pets, who do you save? And it's a bunch of like questions like that. It's supposed to be challenging questions. It was interesting. It has this weird horror atmosphere. It's all right. It's like a 6.5 series. It's not that great, but it's supposed to like tell you about yourself or at least make you think. It made me think. And it's all right.
Ape
All right.
Escape 2.
So
Yeah,
out
that
of
game's
this
great.
list, there's a few things that I could see being at the bottom of the barrel, but I think I know exactly what it's gonna be.
You already know what you should know what my bottom of the barrel game is.
It's gonna be Arkham Asylum,
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
game sucks. It's not the buggiest game. It's not the jankiest game. It's not even the worst game in terms of like it's a bad game. But it was the most boring game I have played of 2020 for sure, and honestly, probably of 2019 and 2018 as well. Because I started actually tracking this. It was so boring. I can't even with that game.
I could probably even guess what your top game is. It's probably Persona 5, right?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
But it's like the first person I've heard that really hated the Arkham series.
I've only put the first one. I'm still gonna play the other ones because I hate myself. But like, oh my god, it was the worst. And I had to pretend. Paul, if you watch this, I'm sorry. I pretended I liked it more than I did. It's like Paul's favorite game, and I was like, this game sucks.
So you left.
How did he?
you left the house that
Did
night
you
after
let him
beating it,
know?
And did you look him in the eye and you're like, that was fun?
No, I said I'm like it was all right, but what I want to say was I fucking hated it. I just said I couldn't because at the end I'm like I can't hide my frustration with this game anymore. It's like you can play something else. I'm like no, I'm gonna beat this game. But God, it was rough.
He's like, man, Kirby's weird. He keeps coming
What
over
a
here to play this
trooper.
game, but he doesn't even like it. I don't get him.
I want to say I beat it and he likes it and like oh Batman.
Oh, Batman.
geez.
It was. I would rather play Sonic Adventure DX again. Like
where did that rank in your list of favorite
hold on.
games this year?
If I rate it by score, I think it got second worst. I want to rank it by score though to double check real quick. It's probably largest smallest. I think it was. Oh no, Sharpshooter 3D, which is also a shitty game that got removed from Steam. It was the worst. So it goes Batman, then Sharpshooter 3D, and then Sonic, going from the bottom up.
Sonic, man, that game was oh, man. That's not even the worst Sonic game. I don't know if you paid attention to the Sonic 3D Sonics out there, but that's not even the worst Sonic
I know.
game.
I think it's the 2006 one.
Yeah,
Isn't-
Sonic
yeah,
06
The
is
Dreamcast
worst.
one?
I gotta play that one now.
Oh man.
I see you played Super Metroid. That's the
That's the NES
original.
one. Yes. No, the original one.
No,
was
the
Metroid
second one.
NES. So this,
Yeah.
yep. I played that game because I wanted. I wanted to play one of the original Metroidvania games.
Yeah,
It was
I really
good.
wanna
I
play
had
one of
fun with it.
those.
It's a bit dated, but it's fun.
Psychonauts I've always heard good things about, but never played.
I had a lot of fun with that. That was a
Same.
great game.
The Room isn't that the VR thing or?
You can do it in VR. I actually played that with Aaron when I was visiting. It took us like 2 hours or something like that. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game. We'll play the other two in the future. But
Oh,
yeah,
there's
I thought
more. Cool.
That's
yeah,
the
there's
puzzle.
three of them.
Puzzle
Yeah,
game or
that's
something?
like essentially an escape room. The game, but not really actually because it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just it's a puzzle game. Plain and
Man,
simple.
I miss escape rooms. I want to go to a real one again.
I want to go to a real one at all. I want to see you in an escape room. I want to see those.
Oh,
jelly
man.
tag-
They're not even ready for me. Dude.
He's gonna just like take props that are on the walls and start breaking them, and they're like, "Sir, no, there's a prop. Stop."
Dude, let's
that down.
let's go find a Silent Hill escape room. And Pyramid Head's in there doing his thing, you know.
Oh wait, this is
God.
an escape room. I thought this was a Smash the Things room.
Oh, dude, I want to do one of those too. Oh man. Yeah, Super Metro was good. I don't think
You guys played A Way Out and Man of Medan together.
those
Man of
games.
Man of
Madagascar.
Man of Disaster.
That game was fun. I really enjoyed that game. I'm sorry you didn't have the same experience.
Agreed.
Wombat.
It was good. Maybe I know it's unfortunately it's a poor PC port. I'm glad we put it on PS4 because I really did enjoy that game as much as I probably enjoyed the other one.
Is,
Yeah.
Until Dawn.
is,
Until Dawn was great.
What's the second one called? Hollow? No.
Little Hope.
Little Hope. I knew HO was in my mind. I was like, Hollow. Is Little Hope just as bad of a port? I actually haven't even looked up Little Hope at all.
The Steam reviews are slightly higher for Little Hope than
But the
Man of
Steam
Medan.
reviews are pretty good for Man of Medan.
They are, and they're pretty
despite
good
that,
for-
even though
yeah.
there's that game-breaking glitch,
That's
which
a fair
everybody knows
point.
about.
Are you gonna try it again ever, or are you just done with it?
I might, but so like it was pretty rough playing with Yugen because like even with the way out, like there was like that like connection lag.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I might just try finishing it out by myself.
Oh, that's fair.
but We'll see.
I mean, you don't have to play it with someone. You can do it
Right.
solo.
It's nice to not be scared when you pass the controller over, but then it comes back to you and it's like, no.
Yeah, I know. That was always the comforting part, passing the controller to you, Kirby. I was like, if something screws up, it wasn't
it's
on
not
me.
not
It
your
was
fault. Yeah.
scary. I won't say anything obviously because but you still have to finish it. But the last hour or so of that game,
It was pretty
It's
good.
the
why
chef's
was
kiss.
it me? Yeah, it was good. It was good.
I was so glad you were at the helm on that. I was like, yes, I could just watch.
Yeah.
It's like a really good TV
God.
show right now.
And then A Way Out, the twist. The twist
I
in A Way Out.
know. And you knew the entire time because you
I
played that one
did.
already. You were just
That
waiting
was
for me.
a
I like,
twist. Yeah. I didn't see it coming.
yeah,
I was like,
that
Yeah,
what?
the first time. God, that was good.
Yeah, that was good. And then freaking Yugen killed me.
I know.
Yo.
We were talking about it too in the DMs. Kirby and I were like, he's gonna be betrayed by Yugen.
Oh my god, I know.
Like I wouldn't even shoot him at the end. I was just like, nope, I'm done, man. And he's like, I'm killing you. I gotta survive.
I'm killing you. Typical Yugen.
Classic Tony.
So yeah, that's like an overwhelming list there, man.
Thank
Very
you. Yeah,
impressive.
that's where I'm peaking. There's no way I'm going to get that many again, especially because this year will be busier than the last. But I'm happy I made it to 80.
Yeah,
So
that's
Is the goal to be hit 100 games now for
If
2021?
I ever can, yeah, it's not happening in this year. We have to move probably and start doing
Oh,
real
true.
work.
Yeah. You can't decrease games. You gotta keep moving
I
up.
could play a bunch of shuffleware bullshit. That's like my first game. My challenge for this year. Maybe I'm jumping ahead. I'll come back to that when we talk about.
yeah.
my challenges for this year.
We'll talk challenges later.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'll bring it back. But yeah, 100 games this year, probably not. Eventually, I hope so. We'll see how it goes.
What's Remnant from the Ashes?
That's the game. That's the
Oh.
third-person shooter Souls game.
It's
Okay.
shooter souls.
Shooter Souls, and it's a bit. I don't want to say procedurally generated in that some bosses you just like. So they're like boss rooms, right, or boss pathways, and you randomly get one or another. So I could play the game again and get bosses I never saw, not because I didn't find them, but because it just randomly assigns you different bosses. So
Kind
your
of like,
experience is different every time you play it, which is cool.
Bloodborne, with the labyrinths, except with bosses
Except it's
instead.
the whole game. Yes.
Yeah.
And you find different items, abilities, and bosses. Except for like really story important bosses, those are always the same. But yeah, so I think that's cool. It was an interesting game. It's like a 7.5. It's really good, but it's not as good as Neo in my opinion, or The Surge, or Code Vein, the other Souls-like spin-offs. Not spin-offs, but Souls-like wannabes.
Isn't Code Vein kind of borderline JRPG though?
No, it's just anime Souls. It's all Souls-like. It's just
it's
an
just
anime.
anime
aesthetic. Yeah,
Souls?
it's just
Right,
anime
okay.
Souls, but it's all Souls-like. It's just anime. The typical tropes. The story's all anime stuff like that. So
Do you actually run with your hands backwards?
you do, yeah. You have to.
Yeah.
If you can. You don't have to, but you actually can at points of the game if you want. So
Awesome.
So I guess before we move on the Trell's list, what do you have to say about the stuff like best hits, worst hits? We've talked about some of them already.
okay, I'll say this. I'm gonna give 2 games. Okay, so like favorite games for sure. I knew Persona 5 and Demon Souls, the 2 10s for the year.
Nice.
Were gonna be. I knew they were gonna be good going into them. I gotta give a shout out to Hollow Knight because it was much better than I thought it would be at a 9.5. Love that game, it was fantastic. But the
Why
two,
is it not a 10? I have to
What?
ask that real quick.
because a lot of the bosses, while it had some of my favorite bosses, a lot of the bosses were just dumb shit easy. Like there's like 40 some
Okay.
bosses in the game, but like 30 or 35 of them are not hard. And then it's not that like they're fun. Don't get me wrong. They're not like DS2 where I don't like them bosses, but there just aren't as many good bosses in Hollow Knight as I found in like Demon's Souls, for example, where I enjoyed every single boss.
Okay. Okay.
So it's really it's a small point, but that's why. Just a lot of the bosses were just.
Hollow Knight didn't get a 10 for me either, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
why is
it's-
that?
Oh, we'll get there.
Okay. The two games I want to give shout outs to because they were much better than I thought they were going to be, besides Dead Rising, because that already I memed it up, you know. But Outer Wilds, which is the game I gifted you, Wombat, is the space exploration game. I'm going to say nothing more about it besides you're this dude, you have a ship, you fly around your solar system, and you uncover the mysteries of your solar system. And it was much, much better than I thought it was going to be. And the way you explore the world and learn things and get to the end of the game was fantastic, and I loved it.
Cool.
The other game that I only played because you brought it up again, Trell, was Danganronpa, that visual novel murder mystery style game. I wasn't going to play it. Then you asked me, I'm like, man, I should go back to that. And it was like just before Halloween, so I'm like, I'll play it because it's murder and stuff. And I ended up playing through all three of them, and I loved it a lot
Nice.
more than I thought I did.
Okay. Cool.
And the last thing I'll say about my list is that I'll have to double check the math, but I think it was like 90% of the games I played, I paid attention to the story, and I was super proud of myself. I was not
Right, that
skipping
was your challenge for
it
last year,
was,
wasn't it?
and I did really well. And I found some stories I really like besides Danganronpa. You know, Persona was phenomenal, all three of them. What was I gonna say? Yakuza was fantastic. I love the story in that game. Ghost of Tsushima. There were a lot of really good stories that I would have skipped over in previous years by spamming that start button. But I thought Fire Emblem was great. A lot of really good stories. That's my point. It was good.
I just read this one. Fatty Bear's Birthday Surprise.
I played that on my birthday. It's an old point and click game like Putt Putt, Spy Fox, Pajama Sam, where you're a fat ass bear and you make a cake. I drew a dick on it.
Caddy bear. Yeah.
That game was dumb. I played it on my birthday. It took like an hour and a half as a joke. So, yeah, it was good.
Okay. What were the most disappointing games you had besides Batman?
Besides, oh, okay, no, that's fair. Mirror's Edge, I thought it was gonna be like really good. Crash 3 Warped. I thought the Crash games were gonna be much better than they were.
What
it
are
wasn't
the
bad.
Crash games?
What was that?
What are the Crash games?
The
Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, Crash Bandicoot. So I never played it as a kid. So I was playing through the trilogy. I played the first two in 2019. I got around to playing the third one last year. And it's not that they're not bad. The levels are cool. It controls well, but they reuse so many of the levels, and it doesn't really feel that unique compared to other platformers. And I don't really enjoy the collectibles. So that was not a bad game, but it was more disappointing than I hoped it was going to be.
Is
So I
it
thought
significantly? I have two questions actually.
Yeah.
Is it significantly worse than the 1 and 2, 3? Is there a reason why
Not
3 is bad?
significantly- No. I would have said the same thing about 1 and 2 had I played them
Got
in
it.
2020. I
Okay,
expected them all to
gotcha.
be like 8.5 level games, where they were mostly like 7 or 6.5 in this case. So
Mhm.
that was
Okay.
a-
I wasn't
another
sure if it was
question.
just like 3 that you're calling out on for a reason.
No, that's just the only
okay.
one I played in 2020.
And then my other question was, I want to go back to the Outer Wilds real quick. Is
Yep.
it kind of like No Man's Sky?
No, not really, because No Man's Sky, there's a bigger focus on collecting resources and building a base and exploring a fucking like whole galaxy where you're going to procedurally generated planets. But in Outer Wilds, they're set planets. They're always the same planet, and you're mostly trying to figure out what happened in your solar system. And I really don't want to give much away because exploring that game on your own is the best way you can experience it, more than most games. And it's more like a puzzle exploration game than a base building game. There's no base building. You don't build shit. You just explore everything and try and figure out how the world works to go places you haven't been and to do things you couldn't do before.
Okay, cool.
And it's cool because you don't get any new items. It's not a Metroidvania. You just learn how to use the game in different ways than you could before. So
Cool.
I'll say that. I was gonna say something. Daemon X Machina is like this mech game. I thought it would be like Armored Core if you guys played that. It's by FromSoft. Armored Core is by FromSoft.
Oh.
So I thought it'd be a cool mech game. It was neat, but the customization wasn't as cool, or really the weapon customization wasn't as in depth as I hoped. And some of the weapons all felt like really samey. And I was somehow more disappointed than I thought with Pokemon Shield. Like, it was so fucking bad.
Yeah.
It was like I knew I was gonna be disappointed, but then the animations were worse than I thought. Yeah, it's a good game. I mean, Pokemon will never probably be bad, but it's just the fact that it can be so much better than it is. So
Yeah,
But
that
then-
makes sense.
The only thing I can really say I'm looking forward to in the Pokemon thing is the new Pokemon Snap.
oh, me too. Yeah, I'm really looking
wait.
forward to that.
Yeah.
Is that 2021? Is that coming out this year? Or?
It could be.
We'll see.
I'm assuming it will. I mean, it's not a huge game, right? So it's possible, but
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
haven't confirmed it. So, but yeah, those are probably the few of the more disappointing games.
They gotta
Okay,
hurry
cool.
up and not create all the animations for all the Pokemon real quick.
Right.
I should have a most bland game, a most meh game. I don't think I have one though.
So
But
while
yeah,
you're thinking about that, why don't we move on to Trell's
yeah,
list?
move on. I'm not gonna have an answer. Move on. I've talked a lot.
So Trell, you completed 35 games this year. That's a respectable number for sure.
Thank you.
What's that? What did we
Undertale
say?
was 20 Sorry. Everything
Undertale
feels
was
longer in the
2020
past. It
apparently.
was.
It
I
does,
know.
right?
So I put those in alphabetical order for you.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Let me go back over to. Oh man, it's not covering the screen as much as Kirby. Can you make that a bigger font, please?
Size 16.
Nah.
Like size
Hey,
17.
can you double?
I-
can you increase the
I
space
wanted
between the
I
words?
wanted it to fit in your area, and
No, you gotta
and
do all
Kirby's
the
I
tricks like
couldn't
you used to do
do.
in high school when they're like, you need to
Oh,
write
yeah.
a full three pages, and I'm like, no,
Right.
let's increase the length of this.
Yeah, margins, like move those in
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. Gotta do all the little tricks, just barely, so they're not gonna notice, and they won't pull out like a ruler and measure. You're just like, come on, man.
Yeah. So what did you like not like in I forgot that Majora's Mask was this year. You played some of that in 2019, right? And then you finished in
No.
2020?
I mean, that was 2020, yeah.
That 2020 seems like it was a lifetime. Oh my
Wow.
god.
That was early 2020 though, right?
Yeah, it's like it was the Skyward Sword is the Majora's Mask of 2021. He's just starting
Got
the
it.
Zelda game at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. Donkey Kong. Oh, I was like, that's the original Donkey Kong. I was like, wait, when did I play Donkey Kong? Okay,
Oh,
that's right. I forgot about that. That was during like we had this huge like migration event at work, and that's probably where I knocked out a lot of these. Like,
was that
little-
when you were working nights?
yeah, I was
For a
working
bit?
nights.
Yeah, okay.
And so we were like moving our whole data center, and that's when I was like knocking out Star Fox 1 and 2, Super Mario Bros, Donkey Kong. I was hitting up all those like little games. I was like, oh, whatever, because like in the middle of the night, like there wasn't an incredible ton of attention I had to do, but I still had to be present. So I just had the Switch, and I was like, I'm just gonna play some of these games and knock them out.
Yeah.
So,
That's where you played Spartan whatever's too, right? Or
oh yeah, Spartan. Oh, I never finished Spartan Strike or whatever. That's right. I still
Ooh,
gotta do that one.
2021 list.
Yeah, that's gonna be on the 2021 list. That game, is okay. Is you know, it kind of is what it is. Clicking, point, click, shoot.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, make these a little bit bigger for you, Trell.
there you go. Thank you. What else do we got on here? Bloody boobs.
Best game of the year.
Best
Game of the year
game.
material.
Game of the year. That game.
Kirby was telling me a little bit about
game.
that. I was like, the fuck is that?
Dude, the story in that game is like top tier. The lore of that game, you can't match it.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, okay.
He was responding to something.
Yep.
But what else we got? Uh,
So best game, Trell. Best game on your list.
Oh, I gotta pick one for
Man.
him too.
dude, we played Heave Ho this year. That was
Yeah, we played Heave Ho this year.
wow, man.
I know,
what
I feel
the
like
Yeah, I saw that on both your guys' lists. What is that?
It's Charles, your list. You can explain it.
It's like a 2D platform game where you grab onto each other and you use kind of like swing what's the word, physics to kind of like help progress through the level by swinging around and grabbing each other because you're big like creatures with like big long arms.
Yep.
Interesting.
Well, that was back in May. Okay.
So
Was that
that
really?
that's kind of like Iggy's Wrecking Balls a little bit, maybe.
You played that game? Respect.
Yeah, I love that
kind
game.
of, but not racing. Imagine that, but platforming instead, and that's pretty
Okay.
accurate.
Okay, cool.
That
That's
game-
funny.
Game of 2020, I have to hand it to Hollow Knight, man.
On your list, I'd definitely give it to that too.
Yeah, second could probably be Jedi Souls. Man, Observer was great. Resident
What's
Evil was
what's
surprised me.
Observer?
I didn't think I was gonna like Resident Evil. I did like them. Silent Hill was complete garbo,
Oh my
but it was
God.
also great. Doom 64 absolutely wrecked the crap out of me.
When you almost got locked at the last boss.
Oh, Dream Daddy was fantastic, and I would recommend
Dream-
anyone to play that. It was so hilarious and fun. Oh my god.
For pure fun factor, I might give it to Dream Daddy from your list. Just just fun,
Dude.
all fun all the way through.
Yeah, Dead Rising 1 and 2 was amazing.
What's your sleeper hit of the year? Do you have one that just was much better than you expected it to be?
Dude. Majora's Mask, maybe.
You went
Yeah.
Majora's Mask.
It was fun, but for the wrong reasons. Destroy All Humans was good. That was this year. God, jeez, or
Yeah,
2020.
Yeah, because you wanted to play it before the remake came out.
Yeah, man. There were some really good ones actually in there too that were. Oh man, When Darkness Comes, that was probably my sleeper. I didn't even think about that one being so good, but it was. Missed Messages and Emily's Away were two games that I would definitely recommend anyone to play. They're brief, but they make you think. I don't know, they're pretty good. They leave you with a lasting impression. So
Emily's Away is good. I need to play the second one.
I
Trell,
didn't even know there was a second
Yeah, it's
one.
called
Did
Emily's
you-
Away 2, but TOO instead of
oh,
PWO.
nice.
Okay.
Trell, did you have a challenge this in 2020? Like,
I don't think it did. No.
okay, I'd have to go back and watch our 2021, but like, yeah, I can't remember anything.
I just had the RE2 that Kirby gifted
Right,
me.
right, yeah, that was
And I
kind of
didn't-
like our personal challenges. Yeah,
I didn't do it until like the dying minutes of 2020.
right, right.
But you made
Gotta-
it through.
Gotta
I did-
knock
I
this
did
one
make it
out
through.
real quick, real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what is your list then, Wombat?
I noticed that a lot of these I didn't get to watch, because
Well, it's because you and I had the same game list.
we
You
do,
guys
yeah.
actually do.
And also for a majority of 2020, we were also streaming around the same times too,
Oh, yeah.
which didn't
Mhm.
help.
This is true. It is the way.
All right, so I'll bring you down. All right, so for me,
Dream Daddy team. Man.
So good.
I had 40 games beaten.
40.
Yeah, 40 games.
See this list. Hold on.
Talos Principle.
Yeah.
I love that
Kirby
game.
and I both played that. That was
Love
great.
that game.
It was really good.
Oh, I forgot Stanley Parable was this year. That's right.
Yep.
That was such a good game. I love Stanley Parable.
Here, I'll paste my list in the Discord for you guys too.
Oh man, the whole Halo game.
Yeah, I did
is
all of
there.
them.
Excuse me, sir. I don't see Halo 5 in there.
Yeah, because it's not available. And I
Dark Souls 3 was
100%.
this year?
So I replayed all of Dark Souls 3 and 100%ed it because there was
Nice.
some
Oh, you played-
achievements I didn't have.
How was Sigils of Elohim or whatever? Because that's related to Talos Principle. Was it good?
It was a pretty simple like block puzzle type thing,
Oh, that's
kind
right.
of,
It's just okay
and you got some extra stuff for Talos Principle for
for
doing it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
It was fun. It was like I think like 20 to 30 challenges. It
Okay.
was, yeah, it was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of that dorky thing
Yeah.
that you do to get into the towers, but that was it for the game. Like
Okay.
it was just those.
Well,
With
we
some
have 3 games that was, I think, unless I'm miscounting, on all 3 of our lists being Dead Rising, Hollow Knight, and A Way Out. Those
Yeah.
are all-
Oh yeah. So
I
wait,
guess-
where's your J game?
Jurassic World.
Oh,
Lego
okay, gotcha.
Lego Jurassic World.
Also, you got your
My J game was gonna be Jedi Souls, which would have added another one to our combined
Oh,
list,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
couldn't stream it.
No, that's right. I remember that. It was being buggy or janky, whatever, laggy.
It was PowerPointing.
Yeah, it was a slideshow. Yeah.
Did you ever get that figured out, or?
No. I probably could play it on my own, but I'm gonna wait till I upgrade my computer.
Okay, yeah, I think. Did Eugen just finish that, or is he still working through it? I
He's
think
still working on
He's
it.
still working on it.
He got. I can't remember the
got-
last thing he did. He beat. I can't say too much.
He beat one of the hard bosses. I
Yes,
believe.
yes, yeah, we'll put it that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, like, so my challenge for this year, for those of you who don't know, is I did an ABC challenge. So I played one letter from every letter of the alphabet. So like, if it started with A, it was Alien Isolation, B, Bastion, and so on. And then like other games that I played on the side, I just added to this list, of course, like all the Halo games. But yeah, there was a lot of good games in this list. Like God of War was awesome. Alien Isolation was amazing.
Alien Isolation. Yep.
Let's see. Machinarium was really good. I really liked Resident Evil 1. I played a lot of games that I've never gotten around to playing that are like the starters of the season or the game, like Zelda 1 and Resident Evil 1. So I'd say my favorite was probably Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
But Valiant Hearts and God of War are close runners up.
Valiant Hearts was that good, huh? Compared to like God of War and Hollow Knight.
I mean, it's shorter, so that's why it's not number one.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, you're right. I gotta move that around. I confused myself. Yeah, I pasted the list out of order for them.
I just saw it. I was like, it's triggering me now. I'm like,
Yeah.
eyes twitching. I'm like,
Hashtag not my alphabet.
you guys don't remember that from the song? It's like HILJLK.
I mean, L does appear twice. I remember that now.
Yeah. It's Hill with a J in the middle. Xeno Drifter was so surprisingly good. Or Zeo Drifter. I was really pleasantly surprised about that.
That took place at XCOM 2.
Yeah.
And what? That was your game of the year.
There were so many games this year that I got so ragey and I just dropped cold turkey. Like games that I either tried to play and couldn't for my list, like Jedi Souls, Man of Medan, XCOM 2. Like there's a bunch. Undertale, I dropped because people were spoiling shit.
Oh, did you go back and beat it yet or no?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I haven't yet.
Okay.
How far did you get in that?
I was fighting Papyrus.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
early still. Okay.
Oh, that's early. Damn.
If I'm
I thought I was halfway. I got to
that was the last thing
the
you
Papyrus
fought-
fight. I'm fighting Papyrus right now.
it's still that's maybe.
Yeah,
maybe
that
third, if I
sounds
remember
pretty
Or
cool.
wait, maybe
Yeah.
not Papyrus.
What do they look like?
I don't remember. Like, I went through this long cave. Oh, it was the guy that was shooting the arrows at me, the big arrows.
Okay, I think I know who you are, but I could be wrong, and now I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, next time I stream, we'll know.
I think I know where you are. I think I know, but okay.
It was
okay.
a big cave. I saw the city.
I think you're closer to halfway then.
Okay, all right. So disappointing games, or games that I thought I was gonna like but didn't as much. Cuphead.
Cuphead.
That was 2020.
That was 2020. Yeah.
Wow, 2020 was actually 7 years in one.
It was.
Actually, it was funny. Both the games that you guys gave me for Christmas that I put on my list because it was Neo and Cuphead, and those were the games that I thought I'd like that I didn't end up liking as much as I thought I would.
Well, listen though. Outer Wilds, this new Christmas gift, I truly believe has the potential to be one of your favorite games you've ever played because I know what
Cool.
you like. I swear it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better. I swear.
Yeah,
Right.
when I told you that, you felt really bad. You're like, I hope I can redeem this with.
This
You
one,
recommended
XCOM
something
will
else.
Redeem everything. XCOM sucks too, but I knew
Yeah.
it was an iffy pick, so that was fair.
Untitled Goose Game was fun. Talos Principle was excellent. I think
was
you
so
suggested that, Kirby.
I did. So that's true. That's Kirby. I swear, Outer Wilds, Wombat. If that game isn't at least a 9 for you, I'll do something. I don't know what yet, but I swear you're gonna love it.
All right.
But yeah, Talos Principle I did recommend. So at least but I recommended that before actually playing it. So
Right.
I just knew it was well loved in a puzzle game. So
1 sec.
okay. Kirby and the Wombat. How come now you're titling clips? You just selectively decide when to title clips.
I'm on PC right now. It's way
right,
too hard to
normally on
title one
mobile.
more.
That's okay. Fair
What was
enough.
that?
Oh, he's sending clips, and I was giving him a shit for actually titling them instead of just
There. So I clipped it for you. If it's not, what did you say, 9.5 or whatever?
9. I said 9, but I do
Okay.
think it can be 9.5 to be honest between you and me. But I'm gonna say at least a 9. I really, really think knowing what he appreciates in games, explorations, lore, puzzle solving, I think he's gonna really, really enjoy Outer Wilds.
I just wanted to clip that for you, so if you don't, you can get to make him play something crappy.
I
or
can't even
something.
say or your money back because it didn't
Right.
pay for anything.
Well, your money back guaranteed.
Okay, I will give you 5 subs if it's not at least a 9, and I trust you to be honest about how you feel about it. So we'll say that on the record. That's a real deal right there.
That's a bargain.
That is a bargain.
That's a bargain.
I also played some games that I have played before, like King's Quest. I played before, but I never got to beat. It's something from my childhood I always wanted to finish.
Mhm.
One thing that I
On the
found.
record.
Okay, here's a game that I thought I'd really like that I got disappointed by. Last of Us 2.
Oh yeah.
And that's all I'll say for now until Trell plays it. But
Yeah, we've kind of talked about it. I don't ever plan on playing it. So
Wait, which game? Sorry, I was
Last
looking
of
at
Us 2.
Oh,
Last
yeah,
of Us 2.
That means I have to play the first
I
one
still
first.
liked it.
You really do.
But-
You should. The first one's a good story at least.
Yeah, there's Quantum Break was fun. And of the 40 games I played, 20 of them I 100%ed, including like Yooka-Laylee, Zelda 1, Last of Us
pretty good.
2 I 100%ed, Jurassic World, Hollow Knight, which was a feat and a half. Jesus. Okay, and that brings me to Hollow Knight. So Hollow Knight did not get a 10 out of 10 for me, and it's because of the God Home DLC. If it weren't for the God Home DLC, it would have had a 10. And you might think that's unfair, but that's my opinion. It was just like it wasn't as fun as the rest of the game, and it brought it down.
Okay.
But they put it into the game for that reason. They wanted to have like a boss, like
It's for the diehard fans.
like what is it called? Boss Rush.
Boss Rush. Yeah.
But I don't like how they set it up that like you can't save your progress, like that you have to start all the way back at the beginning. That was my only pet peeve about it. If they had that slight thing changed, I probably would have given it a 10 out of 10 because like it would have been hard, but it would have been fair. But like to get all the way to the end multiple times in the last Pantheon and to not get it, like I spent like weeks trying to do it until I finally got it. Go ahead.
I have a question for that, and if it's spoilery, you guys know where I'm at, I guess, on that.
Yep.
So I know that there's the boss. You have to kill every single boss to get to the final boss, and I know how the Pantheons work now. But Kirby, you said that there was like a consequence if you attempt him and you lose, right?
Did I say that?
I thought so.
Yeah,
Like-
you lose all your progress. That's
yeah.
the consequence.
Beyond that, I must have misspoke because there's no. You can attempt it as many times as you want.
Yeah,
It's not like you lose all the other Pantheons or something.
Right. That doesn't happen. So if I
You just
if I
gotta
get
go.
to that,
You just gotta fight every single boss, just like because his Pantheon is every single boss.
you just have to spend like an hour and a half doing it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's-
yeah.
Like a whole stream.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god. One shot per stream.
Troy, what do you give Hollow Knight? At least the base game and the DLC that you've played. Do you give it a 10?
Oh yeah, I'd give it.
Okay.
A 10. I'd give it a solid 10. There's maybe like I've experienced maybe
Even if the
one
banker
bug
did
while
to you,
playing it. What's that?
even
The
even if what the banker did
banker.
to you, you're still. I'm just kidding.
I think the game is fantastic.
Oh,
Like
no argument there.
it's so polished and so well thought out, and then on top of that there's humor, the music, they make you feel,
The
they
atmosphere.
the atmosphere,
The primal aspids.
Oh
dude.
yeah, that's what I'm
Actually, no.
talking about.
Actually, it's a 5 out of 10 now. They mentioned that, those guys, but it's like it really is. Like, I don't know. For what, 3 guys, and then they hire someone else for the music. They put their heart and soul in that game, and it shows, and it's
Yeah.
just so good.
They really did.
Agreed.
And I can't wait for Silk Song.
God, I can't wait.
I can't believe we all played Hollow Knight in 2020. Like,
It was something that I kept seeing, and then also
Same.
when you guys kind of like,
I
were
mean,
like, oh, man,
I
I'm
did
actually-
start it back in 2018, end of 2018, and then didn't get to finish it because I was playing. I got a PS4.
Yeah, say no more. I get it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of games on that. The game was so good though.
It is. Yeah. I love
for
the
as much as I saw it,
exploration,
Yeah.
all that
For as-
stuff, all the
For
secrets.
as much as I saw it out there, like, 'cause there's a lot of, like, there's a big fan base for it, and I kept
Yeah.
seeing like memes or whatever for it, and I'm just kind of like, it seems to be popular, but I just never got around to it, and I never really looked into it. And then I'm glad I finally dipped my toes in the water, because it was like, whoa, this game is fantastic.
So of the games that I played that were kind of like surprises to me, like that I'd recommend to both of you that I'm pretty sure you haven't played, I would recommend well, I'll recommend Valiant Hearts for sure.
Okay.
I'll recommend Inside and God of War.
Wait, what? Inside and God of War. Okay.
Now Kirby, I know you've played both of those, right?
Yeah, I have.
So for
They're all great,
you, I'll recommend.
Valiant Hearts is still applicable to me at the very least.
Yeah. I think you've played pretty much the rest of these, right?
I've never played like King's Quest 6 for what it's worth.
It was fun, but I don't know if you were into that type of game.
Or Dark. I haven't played Dark either.
So Dark was short, but I enjoyed it.
Okay. King's Quest is a point and click game, right?
Yeah,
Have you played The Secret of Monkey Island?
I haven't, but I want to.
I'm playing that right now, and now
That's on my list for this year.
Nice. It's okay. If I enjoy Monkey Island a lot, maybe I'll go back and revisit King's Quest. Is where I was going.
Yeah, it's Monkey Island-esque, especially 6.
Gotcha.
So that brings us to I guess the future, right? Well, so first of all, I'm just really glad that I finished my challenge. I couldn't believe I did it. Like
Congrats.
40 games, because
Yeah.
last year I did 9 games. Like,
You really kept me in suspense because I was like, man, is he gonna make it? Then you'd have a surge.
I really didn't
You'd
think
be
I
like,
was.
"Whoa."
I really didn't think I was gonna make it.
And you had Wombat the biggest percentage increase going from 9 games to 40 games, essentially a 400%
That's true.
increase.
Yeah.
So, well done.
So are you gonna top that this year, Wombat?
I don't think so. I'm like Kirby.
Let me
This
get
year's gonna
double
be
work from
busier.
home. I need to find another like few hours in my day, then maybe.
If I'm double work from home, it's because I'm fired. So what are our plans for 2021?
Be done with grad school. But okay, for video game stuff, fun things. I only have one challenge set for myself, which
It's
is
a
just
good
beating
challenge.
games from the year I was born, 1992, up till now, 2021. And so what I was going to say earlier is that at the very least, the first initial games, the more retro games, have the tendency to be really short. Like the first game I'm already done with, 1992, was Kirby's Dream Land, the first Kirby game. If you didn't know, he couldn't even copy abilities back then. He literally just sucks people up and flies. So that game was like 40 minutes. It's already done. So that game was like super quick. Now I haven't picked anything after that yet, but that's pretty much my challenge for 2021. And that has a tendency to rack up a few games quick because of how short the earlier games are. That's why I was going back early on. But I still don't think I'm not going to make it to 100. And I highly doubt I'm going to top 80 games this year, but we'll see.
Yeah. Trell, do you have a challenge this year?
My challenge is to do 100 bosses.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually since you guys are talking about it, I just forgot that I had to add Girahim or whatever his name is.
Oh, you finally got to him. Cool.
Temple.
Oh, I did. I did
'cause
see
he would be
the.
my number
I did see the
3
clip
boss so
where you
far.
broke the chandelier.
So slow progress, but getting there. And I feel like I'm gonna knock out a lot of that though with and whenever return to Hollow Knight to do the pantheons and stuff.
Half the list. Actually, half of your challenge could be
Probably,
Yeah,
actually.
there's 42 bosses, right? So.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I guess less than half, but yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that'll be a huge thing I knock out once I do that. So I'm not worried about it not making progress right now, but
Yeah, and if
hopefully-
Elden Ring comes out, then you'll be set.
The Elden
Yeah,
Ring
I
has been
know.
forgotten. They forgot that they said they were
Yeah,
gonna make that game.
what is Elden Ring anymore, right?
They don't know. They forgot. They did that as like because they were like feeling really good about themselves, and they made a quick trailer. And then they're like, "Oh, we said we're gonna do that. Damn."
yeah. Now we actually have to start this game. They're like, all they have is the trailer.
Fun. Yeah. Oh, let's just not.
At least, I mean, I guess that's one way to do it though. Like Cyberpunk kept like coming out saying like, "Oh, we're gonna have to push it back," and sorry, here's another yellow screen. Oh, look, we're trying our best, and please stay with us, blah blah. And then like FromSoft just like,
FromSoft's just like silence.
just-
Don't tell him anything. Don't tell him anything.
ghost you. They're like,
Right?
we have a Twitter account. What? No, we don't even. No, bro, we lost the password on that. What are you talking about?
I wonder if it's George R.R. Martin's fault, and he's just being slow as shit.
He hasn't written the storyline yet.
Probably is. He's just fucking old, man. I want my game. Cut him out. I don't care if his lore's in the game or not. The lore was fine before. I just want to play Elden Ring.
He still has to finish the Game of Thrones before he finishes this.
He's gonna die.
He's gonna die. Oh man.
So my challenge is this 2021's the year of the puzzle, which means
Yeah,
I
so
want
that's
to play.
Hey, what does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I need you guys' help.
What, is that like something you came up with, or is that legit?
Yeah. So like,
You're-
I want to play a whole bunch of puzzle games this year, but I don't have anything quantifying it. Like I did for 2020, where it was A through Z, which really helped because like I think the reason I was able to play so many games is because like I had like a list and a trajectory, and like I could pick from X amount of things when I needed to. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
with the year of the puzzle, it's just like so arbitrary. I don't know if it's gonna work out so well.
I think that means that you need to find someone that's gonna make your list of games a puzzle to figure out before you know which next game it is.
Yeah, we do give them like a what do you call it, cryptogram or something, and you have to decode that to figure out the list first.
Yeah, and then you get like the next piece of it when you finish the one of the games. And
Who's
then
gonna
you
do
get-
that work though? Like
I
it's
don't
not gonna
know.
be either of you.
Yeah, I don't have a puzzle enough brain to figure that one
I
out.
can make a cryptogram puzzle without too much effort. Like that's not super hard, but beyond like for the list, but beyond that, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm really good at cryptograms too, so I would actually enjoy that. I love cryptograms. I was thinking maybe like doing something where like each game connects to the next game. So one thing I noticed like
Give me
some
an
of the
example
games.
that. Yeah.
So like in Talos Principle, there was the different blocks that they showcased in a secret room, and one had Minecraft in it.
Okay, so then, well, you do
But
like a
so like, but like you know, I find some sort of connection to a next game, like
so then,
to
does
play.
that would mean that you'd have to go in without knowing what your next game would be, and you'd have to find some connection in the
Yeah,
game
like
itself,
I-
which isn't bad.
Yeah, it's like
Right.
association stuff. Like as like, I play Secret of the Monkey Island, and then like I play Donkey Kong. You know what I mean? Like
Do you count point-and-click games as puzzle games because they inherently have puzzles in them?
yeah,
as
like
a subset of other
I'm
games, I
using
suppose?
I'm using
Okay.
puzzle as like an obscure thing too. Like so
Sure.
like if it has like a lot of the games I played this year were puzzly, right? So
Yep.
it's
Okay, I'm
like
not-
I would consider Resident Evil even puzzly, you know what I mean?
It has puzzles. I wouldn't consider it a puzzle game, but I definitely see where you're coming from because it, has
Yeah.
puzzles.
But
So-
I'm leaning more toward like like straight up puzzle stuff. So like I do want to play some more King's Quest, some
All right,
other
I'm
things
making
like
a list
that.
of games for you that I don't think you've played yet.
Cool. And you can even look at my games that I own and say, yo, this is definitely something you should play this year.
I got you.
Are you gonna make it that they each one like correlates to each other too?
We'll
No,
see.
I'll
Like,
know.
do you guys have any ideas for how I could like? I like the cryptogram idea, but like that's work for somebody else that I can't really rely on.
If
So,
you
like,
literally, if you make a list of all the puzzle games you're considering, well, no, then you can't have the list first. Well,
right? Yeah.
So I could make you a list and make a cryptogram, so you have to decode the list of games. But like, you're good. That won't take you more than an hour. I'm willing to bet. That's not that hard, especially if you're actually good at them. So that is only a slight obstacle, and it would need to
How
go
about
deeper than that.
this? Like, you look at the games that I own, and then look
Yep.
at the recommendations you have, and then
Yep.
like you basically get to decide the next game, and I have to figure out what it is based off of your clues or cryptograms or whatever.
Cryptograms are easy, but you've seen my riddles; they're not good. So it'd be hard for me to do. I like this idea, but it need to be fleshed up more. Like I can make you cryptograms
Yeah.
all day, but that won't take you a long time. But I'm down to do that because cryptograms don't take long to make.
I like this. I wanna
Trell,
see
you
where this
could you
goes.
could come up with some riddles too if you want.
But
You could do the
I really do
cryptograms.
like the idea of an outside party, whether it's me, Trell, or someone else that you know, or a combination of them, making like deciding your next game, and then you have to figure out what the game is before you can actually play it. The challenge is how do we make it hard enough? And I'm not.
I
Trying to be
mean,
like,
and
"These
not
take
not
5
too
weeks."
hard, right?
Yeah, like I'm not trying to make it take 5 weeks. To figure the next game.
5 weeks to break it down.
Yeah. Oh man, what's your next stream? I don't know, man. They mailed me a pen, and I'm trying to figure out what the next game is.
That'd be so good. Oh my god.
I mean, that would be pretty cool. I just want to make sure that like it doesn't keep me from playing games too.
Oh, I agree. Ideally, I wouldn't want to take more than a few days at most
Yeah.
for you to like get to your next game, so you could stream more or less as frequently as you want. But really, as long even if it took like a couple hours, I'd be like, okay, that was fun.
It's just
What I'll
Wombat
probably
streaming
do
for 5
is
weeks
like
trying to break this down.
while I'm trying to figure stuff out, I'll probably also do like games that I definitely want to play that
Okay.
are on the list. You know what I mean? Like if
Yep.
that makes sense. Like Zelda game's gonna be in there. Like I try and do at least one Zelda game a year, kind of like Trell.
Yeah, for sure. Go to your backloggery. I wish backloggery you could sort by genre, but whatever.
I wish it was better. Yeah.
So how long do you need, Kurt? Do you need like a week?
to do what?
Well, he only needs one. He only
I
needs
see
to do
one game
one
for
so
now.
far.
I
Yeah.
could do
Oh, okay.
yeah, if I think of like, I mean, the first one could. I have to see what. So I have to figure out what games he already owns. If not, it has to be a game I'm willing to buy from if I really wanted to play it and I think it fits the puzzle theme well. But I have to figure out the games he already owns, which is easy because there's backloggery, and I'm just gonna Control F
Yeah.
and type my list. Then once I find a game he owns that I recommend at the very least, then I can
Oh
go- I
my
can go
gosh,
with-
that's the
Riddle
last
Huh?
last thing. So, despite me beating so many games this year and completing so many games, I
Okay.
still have a negative 200 count. Like I've added 200 more games than I've beaten
Oh,
because of
man.
all those sick deals for like the relief funds. Like
Oh, God.
the Australia one gave me alone like 135, I think it was.
Wait, what's the difference between green U and red U on backloggery? I don't remember.
Green U means that I haven't finished it. Red means
You
I haven't
started
played it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you interested in green in games you've started but haven't finished being on this list?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Anyway, continue.
You can make that the theme even if you want to do like a theme behind the scenes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
maybe you can start figuring out the next puzzle.
Okay, well this is cool because you actually have 3 games so far that we're going to recommend. 4 games I was going to recommend to you. You apparently own. 3 of them you've started but never finished. One of them you haven't even started yet. So at least have something to work off of.
Now I'm really curious. All right,
I
that's
s-
my first hint.
It won't be today. I gotta think of something clever because riddles fine, but I suck acid.
And you can like do a low ball one for the first one, right? And
I
that way you
probably
can.
will. And that way,
think
it's
more.
at least a buffer while you play through it for me to do something
I
better.
think so. Also, I might be. It might be reversed of what I'm saying because colorblind.
I like how. No, you're right. I double checked.
Okay,
I
all
like
right.
how for the Stanley Parable you list it as complete, but you have an annotation that says I cheated on the 5-year achievement.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
that was for you, Kirby.
I appreciate that. It's in there. I gotta get that legit this year in March. I'm ready.
I have said that like I will get it legit too. Like in a couple of years, I'll turn it
Okay.
back on.
How
So.
come some of these you rated with stars? Like Ukulele got 4 stars, but like you only rated some of them. You didn't rate everything.
Yeah, because I'm lazy.
Okay, I got
So-
you. Just Quantum
if I-
Break got 2 stars, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. It was kind of like just halfway in.
Oh, I get you. Peggle's not a puzzle game. Anyway. Okay, I've got a list. This will be fun.
Cool. So, is there any games that we want to challenge each other to?
If I get Trell again, there's a game I'm 100% challenging him to that I already had planned for the Secret Santa, but obviously that didn't go how it was going to go. But I do think you'd like it. It's not. I'm not going to give you Garbo Tier Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut Jank Edition. Okay. So.
Oh my God.
How did we do it last time? How did
We
we
had
figure?
some random way of deciding, but I don't remember what it was.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I think I probably assigned it, right? Probably.
But you couldn't have assigned it because then you would have known who have got. I don't remember how we did it. I really don't remember how we would have done it.
I think
So-
I did like a random thing on, like we rolled a 1d6 or something like that.
Yeah, it was
Probably what
something
it was.
like some random number generator thing. Well, no, I remember what it was.
could
I
just flip a
won
coin.
something. I have a coin. I'm flipping it. I won something, and then I got to pick who I wanted to give my game to, and I picked Trell. I swear that's what happened.
Right.
I don't know what I won, but I won something. Maybe I. Won
I
the
think
highest number.
we rolled the highest. You rolled the highest number. I think that's what it was.
It could be that. We could also flip a coin. I'm down for whatever.
I don't have any dice anymore because they're all at my friend's house, and I got quarantined before I could get them back.
Oh, my dice are in this game. Oh, yes, they are.
I can roll a d6 on.
Are we just doing highest number? I think that's what we did last time.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
All right. Or do you want to roll a d20?
Either one. You know what I really want to do is now it's a bargain.
All right, let's do that.
That's a
Oh,
bargain.
let's see who gets the highest bargain. Yeah, let's get some bargains.
All right, I'm rolling up in the Trell's chat right now.
Oh, I'm coming in there too. Let's get some bargains here.
Okay,
Trell can give
so
us
what do I write?
Only Trell can do it.
Oh, okay. So
there's no good for all of us.
Trell, Kirby first.
Give me a bargain, baby. Can I get insurance?
Here we go. Let me type it out.
I'm gonna get fucking negative. Watch him do this. Watch him disrespect me like this.
You ready?
Are you doing it in general? Where'd you do it?
It is extreme. What the fuck is negative
Dude,
300?
it's been so many negatives. I don't know what's up with Nightbot lately.
Where did you do it?
He's like, fuck these dudes when I come back. Whatever.
He's
At
so
least
mad.
at least
Oh,
I
you're
use
in
this.
Trell's chat.
Yes, like a stream chat. I thought that's where you said you were going.
Oh, I went into his Discord.
Well, I didn't want to bother anyone else with this. Fuck
get-
that. All right.
Oh,
well,
it's like not clear. It's not focused, but
What is a negative number though?
negative
negative
382,000.
well, I'm not.
Oh
picking
my
anyone.
god. All right. I guess I'm next.
Yeah, it's between you two. This is fucking bullshit. If you, I swear, if there's another,
yeah.
did you change
I
the
see it.
code?
I didn't
is-
change it at all. Wait,
fake.
ready? Ready?
Yeah.
This is for Wombat. Okay. Okay.
4766. Okay. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Trell.
This
roll-
is
roll
so
for yourself.
dumb. My. Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, Wombats got the best.
All right. I choose Kirby,
All right.
because I want Kirby to have Trell.
Oh, I still get Trell.
Oh no!
Oh,
I don't like this.
yeah. You're getting a turn-based game, buddy.
No! Oh, come on.
Listen though. It's dark humor. It's it's gory. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like it enough. You're getting it though.
All right, I gotta find one for Wombat then.
Oh no! What have I done?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I forgot about that. Damn it.
Oh yeah, let's get this purchased then. Let's just get this going. I've already known.
I've already known.
And I can't. So I really wanted to. I'll have to talk to Troll behind the scenes, and I'll let you know, Kirby. But
About a game wait, for what? What are we talking
for,
about right now?
for
Just
a game for you. So like, I guess
Okay.
are we doing what we were doing last time, where we we have to stream what we get?
yeah, I think that's the fun part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get to see the torture.
All right. Cool. Damn it! Why didn't I pick? Well, I mean, Kirby's already deciding what I'm playing this year, so I guess.
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, we got anything else?
Wait, hold on. I gotta send this game real quick. Real quick. That way you can know. Yeah, just do that.
I'm completely unprepared, so I'm probably gonna have to take some time to figure this
Oh,
out.
that's fine. That's fine. I only knew because I was planning this since just in case for the secret.
Have
Santa.
fun, buddy. XOXOXO. What the f
Who's it
is
signed by
this?
though? Who's it signed by?
Toilet Destroyer. Lisa? What is Lisa?
It's
The
good.
Painful.
It's
This is
good.
Stupid. I'm declining this gift, by the way.
It's not long. I think it's like I looked it up earlier. I think it's like 15 hours. Not even. It's only 10. It's only 10. That's not even that long of a game. It's good. It's turn-based. It's got humor.
A dumb turn base.
Yes, you
Man.
do. Yes, you
Gotta be
do.
Stupid. All right, what is this game? I never.
I gotta figure something out that Kirby
Overwhelmingly
hasn't
positive.
played.
And not
That he
Halo.
can
We're gonna play
actually-
Halo with you now, so there's no
Right,
point in
yeah.
Halo.
No, I wasn't gonna do Halo. I was thinking something more like Arkham, but that's with.
Well, the game's already stupid. Like the whole title is all caps.
Trell, did you just see the look Kirby gave me?
No, what? No.
I mentioned Arkham and he went like this.
Don't.
Like a dude.
Please do it to him. Do it to him.
Don't give me Arkham.
To be honest, we were talking about this like probably in September, and I think we were talking that if either one of us got you, we were wanting to do Arkham to you.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh man.
You should do it to him.
We'll see.
I
That means
Trell,
he'd have to
no,
buy it, right? Right? We'd have to buy it
you
for
can
him.
buy- I already own Arkham Knight for what it's worth, so you have that.
Yeah, nah, not Arkham Knight.
And I
I
own
haven't played
Origins
that
as
yet.
well. The only one I don't own is Cities, but I own the other ones.
Yeah, City's the one I'd want you to play, but I'll think about it. I'll see if
Over-
there's anything better.
Overwhelmingly positive.
See, this game, I think you'll have fun with it.
Dude,
Undertale was
the
turn-based and-
graphics are like worse than Undertale. Fantastic.
Okay, they actually are not. They actually
Oh my god.
like. Hold on, where's our Discord? Just look at this dude's face. Look, this dude on the right. You already know. You already like. Look at his face. You already
What?
like.
He looks like a, he looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan. Look at him.
This game is a trip.
Nice.
No. All right, coming to you in December 2021.
Yup, that's fine. That's fine. I patiently waited for Resident Evil. I'll patiently wait for this.
That's a game that I really want to play. I want to play Resident Evil 2 this year.
Oh,
that's-
man, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, so games that we're looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to Little Nightmares 2.
Oh yeah, it's actually coming out this year.
It is
Yeah,
February.
March,
It's a month.
February.
Oh, is it March now? Did they change it?
No, I think you're right. I think it's February. I'm really hoping Hollow Knight comes out this year.
That'd be good.
Hollow Knight Silk
February 10th
Song.
for that. Okay.
It's coming up,
Looking forward
dude.
to. Elden Ring if it comes out, but I'm not holding my breath. Doesn't really count, but Cuphead DLC I'm looking forward to if it comes out.
I think it will.
Silk Song for sure. Yeah, I think it will too.
What about Halo Infinity?
I mean maybe. I mean, probably not, but maybe.
Coming out this year or looking forward to?
Oh, looking forward to.
Oh, you may be looking forward to it?
I mean, I might. I don't dislike Halo. It's a good game, and I think it's cool if they're doing it more. It'd be more for me than I think classic Halo fans, where there's like upgrades and it's more open world. That's more interesting to me than traditional Halo.
If you had to pick between Halo and Batman, what would you play for the rest of your life?
Oh, Halo, hands down. That's not even a question. It's not even close. Halo, at
Really?
least, hey, I consider Halo a good game. As frustrated as I get by the fucking checkpoints, Batman's so mind-numbingly boring. And Halo has multiplayer.
I thought the checkpoints annoyed you so hard, man.
They do, but like, it was a combination of me being tired, and it's on stream, so I always amp up the jank factor. Don't go off alarm. But like, they do piss me off, and I was like legitimately pissed. But my God, I can't explain to you in words how boring Batman is.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons. Like, I want to give you something, but I want to give you something that you'll enjoy / not enjoy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I get you. I get it. That's
So
what I
like
think.
that's the only reason I'm like I don't know about Arkham
You can do
because-
it. I'll
because
never-
like you won't enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I might enjoy the memes out of it, like I did Vampire. You know, like
I guess we'll see.
meme
We'll see.
value is real for me.
Dude, you don't want Kirby to enjoy the game. Freaking punish him. He gave me a JRPG or whatever this is.
It is good. It is good.
You gave me Dead Rising last year, and I ended up loving it. So I'm really looking forward to what you give me, Trell. Even though I was like, at the beginning, I was like, fuck. Like, I ended up really, even though like I didn't even beat it the right way. Like I failed. I soft locked myself out of the ending.
Turn-based, baby.
God. Are you actually gonna go back and try to beat the legit way?
Oh,
So
dude, you
the-
gotta
the
buy
rate-
Rocky.
The rate that I was beating games last year, I was like, yeah, by the end I'll have plenty of time to like clean up the stuff that I don't do in these games that I'm playing. Like God of War, there's some things I want to do, Dead Rising, but like I never like I ended up having that long hiatus in the fall.
Yeah.
That I wasn't really expecting, but I should have. So we'll see. I definitely want to go back, but it's just a matter of when. Like, you know, I went back and finished Dark Souls 3 last year, so it's possible.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
I'll have to get back to you on what I want to give you. I have to take
Yeah,
a look.
think on it.
The bar is set high with Dead Rising, cause
It is. And you can look at my library if you want and see if there's anything that. Whoa, big Calic from your son behind you.
I know. Look at that.
Look at that Calic.
How's it going, buddy? Are you in the castle right now? Oh, you left the castle? He was in Hyrule Castle. He keeps
Oh, cool.
keeps dashing around where all the guardians are. He likes to parry their laser.
That's a
He's
hard
good at
thing to
it.
do.
He is good at it.
I don't know where you got that from, because I've seen your parries.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, guys, I hope that 2021 is eventful in a positive way, and here's to a better year. And we had a pretty good year in terms of streaming, so
You did.
I think my highlight. So, real quick, my highlight for streams from Kirby this year was definitely Frog Fractions. Man, that was such an
Frog Fractions
enjoyable
was
thing to watch.
wild. That game was. I wasn't even ready for it.
I thought I had my head around that game, and then it would completely change again.
Yeah, that game was good. That game was a fun game. For me, I mean, my stream highlight has to be Dead Rising, because I wasn't ready for it. I missed.
Yeah.
I was late to my sister's birthday because I was playing Dead Rising for too long and I wasn't paying attention. So like that was big. Just the memes, Gone Guru,
Yeah, Gone Guru.
Guru, man.
combo weapons. That whole thing was my highlight of streaming for sure. I don't think I've ever had more fun streaming than when I was streaming Dead Rising 1 and 2. God, those games were good.
I really enjoyed with Trell streams, Majora's Mask and Hollow Knight. Like Hollow Knight, especially when he was trying to find those secret passages, and like everybody saw them but him.
The secret passages, the side spikes, Majora's Mask, the blue potions. You know, and
Yes,
all of
the
these.
blue potions. Oh god.
Mirror's Edge, because I've never related to him more than the fucking Mirror's Edge playthrough being
I'm
the
so
worst.
glad. I'm so glad. Like it could, like when I was like getting frustrated with that, and then you were like revealing how your playthrough went to me, I was like, oh my god,
So
I've
bad.
never felt so connected to you
I
before,
know. Got Mirror's Edge. It's impossible.
dude.
I really enjoyed channeling Trell doing Cup Night or Cuphead, excuse me.
Cup Night.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have given Trell Mirror's Edge Catalyst. But that's
Oh.
Oh my
no, that's too
god.
mean. That's an assassination attempt. You don't do that.
Actually, I thought you were gonna give me something else, but I'm still not sure if you're gonna give me this game for the mountain.
Persona 5?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Because there's something I feel like it's even worse. I'm not saying it, but I feel like there's something that would just absolutely KO me.
I mean, I can picture like Superman 64. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure that out.
That's what that like I would if you give me Persona 5 for the mountain, I'm probably gonna like complain about it, but at least it won't be this game because I would actually die.
Fuck, what game is this?
Trell, I won't tell Kirby if you message it to me.
No,
I'm curious.
no. I even told Kayla. I'm scared of anyone getting.
You don't want to give
Information.
anyone that power.
I gotta
No.
think really hard now. Okay, well, real quick. Speaking of Superman 64, that's currently winning your poll, Wombat. When does that
Yeah.
poll close?
That poll closes on Wednesday.
Okay, it's okay. I really want Superman 64 to win this because
I really don't want it to win because I don't even own it. I'd have to buy that trash game.
you could just, you know, I won't, maybe for you I won't say on stream, but you could do that, you know.
Yeah.
How much is it? Let me look at Superman.
I found it for like $15 on eBay, but
Oh, dude, yeah. you could
I
look at
really don't
eBay
want to
'cause-
start
$200
2021.
where it's still in the case and everything. Oh, you don't want to start 2021 with that. That's a very
I
poor
really
decision.
don't.
you-
But
But you. Oh, it's to begin. Oh, this is the first game you have to play. Is this game?
yep.
Oh,
Oh, that
start to the year, baby.
I started with getting over it.
Did you beat that?
No.
Okay.
I don't have to beat it. I just have to play it.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know.
Yeah, $20 on Amazon for used. For
Or
Superman
200 for
64.
new in the case. I mean, that's what I'd go for.
I already own Twilight Princess, which is the runner-up right now.
Yeah, but Superman 64.
Yeah. I'm surprised
awesome.
Twilight Princess got that many votes, to be honest.
Me too. I thought it would be after Superman 64. I thought it might be a Link to the Past, maybe.
Right.
But
That's actually what I voted for, A Link to the Past.
okay. I don't think
Anyway,
anything else. Yep.
I gotta get rolling.
we gotta get
That's cool. I'm
rolling.
ready for my meeting too. So,
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, guys, thanks for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We will
Please
see
not
you guys
Batman.
when when we see you. I'm not sure when the next time we'll stream our podcast is. Maybe in 2 weeks.
Maybe.
And we'll let you guys know what the games are, but we'll see
Yeah.
what our schedules are like. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Happy 2021. Bye.
See you later.
See ya.